Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to another Ragnarok Online video. This time, it won't be a video of me playing the game, but reacting or giving my thoughts on the Ragnarok Online 3 trailer, which was released yesterday or a few days ago by the time this video gets up already. And there are a few things that I want to unpack from the video. We'll go through each of them one at a time. But before we get into the video, I just want to point out that this is just my personal opinion. As a former Ragnarok Online player, I've been playing this game for the past 2 to 3 years. I'm not really an OG. I don't want to call myself a veteran because I know that there are way many more people that are much older than me who plays this game. But I'm just gonna give my personal opinion on what they've shown us in the trailer. So the first thing that I noticed from the trailer at the beginning is that the visual here actually looks good. Like, it genuinely does look good. I can see that they tried to recapture the same essence of the Ragnarok Online 1, which is pretty nice. Although they are no longer using the 2D model, I think it's pretty fair. But so far, from what they've shown, the effects and the movements of the characters, they all seems to be a positive upgrade from the original game, which is nice. It's nice to see that. Although one thing that kind of bothers me is that it seems that they're going with the UI from their Ragnarok mobile games, which I'm not really accustomed to because I don't really play any of the mobile versions of Ragnarok Online because all of them were pretty much a quick cash grab. They don't really live that long. They don't have a really long lifespan to begin with. But it seems that they're going to use the mobile UI into this game, which is pretty interesting. So far, I can't really tell if I can see any difference on the gameplay from this RO3 with the original RO, Ragnarok Online. I don't really see any of the difference aside from the assassin backsliding through a wall. Apparently, I don't think that's a thing in Ragnarok Online 1, but it's a thing here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be slight or major difference in terms of the gameplay, in terms of the mechanism and stuff in this Ragnarok Online. It's pretty uncertain as for the moment because then again, this is just the full gameplay trailer. I'm hoping that they won't be changing any of the game mechanics for a little too much. I think a few changes is alright, but for now, I don't really know what to feel. So I guess we'll just have to see when the final product is released. And apparently, they also show us a 10-player dungeon where I'm assuming it's basically a dungeon consisting of up to 10 people where they can take on like this mini boss or something. I'm not really sure what they mean by this. It looks like something that you would do in a main quest or a side quest. Like, do you guys remember the quest? There's like a side quest outside of the west of Frontera where you can basically talk to, I think it was an NPC or a rabbit that then will teleport you to a porting town, and that was where you we'll meet a bunch of portings, and then yeah, yeah, that was what reminded me of it. And another thing I want to point out is that the job classes, it looks like they are going to add up to the third job classes. I'm not sure if they're going to add fourth class. I don't think they're going to do that on release, but they've shown us the third class, and so far they actually look really good. Like I said, the visuals look really nice, the effects and stuff, and also that one moment where the World Knight jumps, literally leaps into the air and then slams on the mob. That was really nice. And then the trailer ends with the players potentially dying because some of them open up that branch, which which is really funny because that used to happen way too often back then. That does bring back some memories. Now, after all that we've seen from the trailer so far, uh, do I think the game is going to be really good? And to me, I'll probably say 50-50. Maybe it will be good, maybe it will be bad, because they release multiple mobile versions of Ragnarok Online that never really lives a long life. And after them failing to make Ragnarok Online 2 a success due to multiple problems of which I really don't want to elaborate in this video, uh, don't I can't really say that I have high expectation on this one. I mean, it looks good. I mean, the game looks good. It's visually stunning. It's visually an upgrade compared to the Ragnarok Online that we used to know. But I'm really hoping that they do not make it so pay to win oriented. I know that pay to win is gonna be a thing in the game. I just hope that it won't be as predatory as it is back in the Ragnarok Online 1 and its mobile game counterparts. I really hope that it doesn't get that bad. If there was going to be some sort of gacha system, let it be so that they only give cosmetics or something that doesn't affect the gameplay too drastically. I'm really hoping that's going to be the case because the game looks really nice. I actually have some hope for it, but it's just sad that I can't hold a really high hope because of due to all of the problems that the previous games have. And I'm pretty sure that the second biggest concern that people are going to have with this one is botting, because botting is such a big issue on the Rag on the Ragnarok server. I don't know about the other server. I mainly play in the IRO, which is the International Ragnarok Online server. But botting is a big issue back then. I don't know if it's still an issue nowadays, but I remember it being really bad. It has gotten to the point of making some of the fields unplayable, which was really frustrating. And I still remember that IRO being really laggy, and that demotivates the hell out of me from ever playing it again. I don't know if it's still a thing, and I don't know if it's a problem in a lot of the server. I know that people are divided between official and private servers, but I'm not going to talk about that in the video. Overall, I have some hope for this game to succeed. I really hope that they do not repeat the same mistakes or any issues from their previous game into this one, because generally I really want to play Ragnarok Online again. Like, I really do. I I really want to experience exploring the fields again. I really want to experience partying. I have so many memories with the game, being the a part of my childhood, and I just want to play with my friends again, like back in the old days. If you want to check on the trailer yourself, you can find it down in the description. I will put the link down there. I will also put a link to their Discord if you want to join. Currently, they are opening a survey or a form where you can join the beta. On I think they will open a beta test on the next week. You can apply to join the betas if you're interested in that. Unfortunately, players from the EU and some parts of the world cannot play the beta test. From what I know, you can read more of that from the Discord. But for now, only players from the C region can beta test the game. I know, it's frustrating. I get it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you reach this far, comment down below what do you think of the trailer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Should I make another one?